I'll think about it.
Exactly. None of them believed me.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Hello, Shanks. Bhai. Why do you always keep me waiting? Sorry, yaar.
Exactly. But none of
I do try to come live fast, but I always am late. I'm always late. I know that.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
But मैं try करता हूँ यार कि जल्दी हो ऐसा.
I'll think about it.
शैंक्स तेरी वर्ल्ड में आना है फिर.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Are you still online by the way? पता नहीं है मेरे को तो ऑनलाइन है कि नहीं है. देखते हैं.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Okay. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं.
Can we play banker next time?
By the way, when are you playing with me? Are you online now? Right now, are you online? We can play just now if you want. We can start playing now. If you are free. Wait, I'm coming. Okay. Thanks, I'm waiting. तब तक के लिए कमीशंस करता हूँ भाई मैं. तू आ. ऑन करने में टाइम लगेगा थोड़ा तेरे को. Where are the commissions? Okay, commissions गए तेल लेने भाई. पहले अपने डिसीजन कर लेते हैं. वो फंगी स्पोर्स फार्म करना है ना तेरे को. मेरे को भी वैसे फार्म चाहिए वो. उसकी मेरे को भी ज़रूरत है. I'll play till 8 max. Okay, no problem यार. चलता है. मेरे को भी वो सब फार्म करना है जो तेरे को फार्म करना है. मेरे को भी वो सब चीज़ों की ज़रूरत है. Are you online right now? Are you online? Groot. Hey, who is Groot यार? और क्या बचा है? तो आगे में 3 दिख रहे हैं. उनको भी ले लेते हैं. ओके ये है मेरे कमीशन आज के।
Can't catch me.
ट्रांस ओशनिक पोल और जो भी है वो बंदा आया क्या? शैंक्स आ गया है। Unable to join. Hey, why am I unable to join your world, Shanks? अभी होगा। अनेबल टू बोल रहा है बंदा। I don't think he can suspend it. If he wants to, if he wants to do another quest, then he can suspend it. Okay, what did I start here? So what should we do, Shanks now? Shanks भाई है क्या? चैट में है? चैट में कौन है फिर? एक मॉडरेटर होगा और कौन है दूसरा? I'm an evil god. I'm an evil god. That was a nice series. So what should we do now, Shanks? You can complete the quest. If you are able to suspend it, you should suspend it if you are able to. So which quest is remaining?
Take it easy.
If it's a short quest, you can just do it quickly and we can play then. You still have time till 8, right? If it's short, we can do it. Still do it. ये ऑनलाइन है क्या, इसको देखते हैं. Okay, he's online. Let's message him.
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia. Welcome to Ballet Mermonia.
ट्राई कर, क्या पता हो जाएगा भाई. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Take it easy.
वो दोनों हाथ के तो मस्त से लाते हैं. ए सो तो अपन अपनी वर्ल्ड में ही है अभी तक. फिलहाल तो यहीं पे है.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
हमको अभी कमेंट दिखा एक बंदे का, तो उस पर मैसेज कर रहा था इसलिए टाइम लग गया. सो अपन को करना क्या है? हेलो टेडी, हाउ आर यू? टेडी भाई क्या कर रहा है? पेपर आइस। Instead of shielding. यस जिंदा हूँ भाई, मैं जिंदा हूँ, बस थोड़ा देख रहा था इधर उधर मतलब। कैन यू टेल मी हाउ लॉन्ग दिस क्वेस्ट इज
There'll
ट्रायल?
be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
I'll think about it.
15 to 20 मिनट्स में हो जाएगा वो। मेरे को याद आ गया कौन सा क्वेस्ट है वो। एग्जाम गए तेल लेने, परफेक्ट बॉन्डर बिल्ड करूंगा अब। भाई एग्जाम गए तेल लेने, बॉन्डर बिल्ड होगा। एग्जाम्स के साथ गलत नहीं हो रहा है भाई, लग नहीं रहा देखो।
Adventure time.
डैडी भाई बहुत दिमाग खराब हो गया लगता है तेरा। बहुत दिन से प्रोजेक्ट कर करके चूस लिया लगता है सब लोगों ने।
Watch out!
Need this. एक ही क्राफ्ट कर सकते थे अपन, कुछ है नहीं। चेक किया क्वेश्चन पेपर, प्रीवियस ईयर का क्वेश्चन में इतना दम नहीं था है कि मुझे पढ़ने पर मजबूर कर सके। ओके भाई, क्या पता इस बार का हार्ड दे दे, ऐसा कुछ चांस नहीं है। So who are we taking here? नाम यही लेता हूँ मैं। वॉन्डर का डेजर्ट पैवेलियन से फार्म करूँगा 1 मंथ तक। हाँ लग तो जाएगा भाई, 1 महीना तो लगे जाएगा।
Stabilize.
क्या पता जल्दी भी हो सकता है, लेकिन किस्मत उतनी खास लग नहीं रहा। Rex Lapis, I'm late. Ah, no, you're not.
I will. Don't try to rush your enemy.
Fine. That did hurt.
Take it easy.
Watch out! Fellow warfare, I guess. Attack! That's the way. Hey there! Watch out! Hiya!
Quiet.
Haha! Hey there!
पता नहीं, कर लूँगा, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है। और ऊपर से जो थेरेपी क्लास में जो आ रहे हैं वो
Stabilize.
सब कुछ देखो पहले से पता है, ये मछली नहीं मछला है।
I will have order.
साउंड कुछ ज़्यादा है भाई, मेरे को लग रहा है।
Illusion shattered! From the Cena with love.
एक सेकंड लगेगा।
Proper send-off! From the Cena with
बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं हो गया था साउंड? ओके,
coming at ya!
बढ़ा देते हैं।
Proper send-off! From the Cena with love. Watch out! Hiya! Haha! Attack!
Order guide you.
That's the way. Watch out! Watch out! Haha!
साउंड परफेक्ट है। ओके, थोड़ा साउंड फिर बढ़ा ही देते हैं। इतना ठीक है, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं करते हैं, मेरे कान बच जाते हैं भाई। कौन है? हेलो किरण। वेल तो इतनी ही बड़ी होती है। यस। भाई ने थैंक यू बोलने का टाइम नहीं दिया मुझे। सबसे पहले क्लास में बस बकचोदी करते रहता हूँ। सब कुछ पता है तो भाई वही करेंगे ना, क्या कर सकते हो, और कुछ टाइम है नहीं। $29. अरे अगर गेम साउंड ज़्यादा बड़ा हो गया तो तुम्हारी आवाज़ नहीं सुनाई देगी। अगर तुम्हारी आवाज़ सुनाई नहीं देगी, नहीं ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं है अभी, नॉर्मल है ना अभी, कि पहले कुछ ज़्यादा था। ये बढ़ सकता है, नहीं इसको 8 करते हैं, इसको एक और लेवल कर देते हैं, 8 पे रखते हैं। अभी टाइम ख़राब है मेरा। हाउ मच? 6 चाहिए मेरे को, मतलब 5 चाहिए। इससे पता चलता है मेरे को वो फार्म करने जाना है। यहाँ पे मिल रहा होगा तो सही है भाई, थैंक यू। यहाँ पे है 10 में कुछ नहीं होने वाला लेकिन। ज्यादा मार्क्स निकालते हो। हाँ। एक एक्स्ट्रा चाहिए बंदे को, बस एक एक्स्ट्रा। कमीना एक एक्स्ट्रा भी नहीं दिया उसने। अब एग्जाम की एक रात पहले ही पढ़ कर पास हो गया था मैं। मैंने टेलीपोर्ट किया, टेलीपोर्ट नहीं हुआ। ओके हो गया हो गया। मेरे को लगा क्या हुआ, अपने अपनी मर्जी चल रही है अभी लगा। पता है घर वाले क्या बोलते हैं इस सिचुएशन में? अगर एक दिन में पढ़ाई में पास हो गए, कुछ अगर ज़्यादा टाइम पढ़े तो करते तो फर्स्ट आ जाते। यस यही बोलते हैं और कुछ नहीं। आई थिंक वी हैव इनफ नाउ। वो टॉप सारे रैंक के लिए जी रहे होते हैं। ये क्या देता है? ट्रांस ओशनिक पर्ल, ये भी वही चीज़ है, बस उससे छोटा लेवल है। पिंग कहाँ छुपे है भाई, कहाँ छुपे हैं? ये रहा। एक ने तो कुछ दिया नहीं। ओके, दोनों को मारने के बाद आए भाई। I never got first rank. Actually, my rank was actually 11th. But मैंने 5th स्टैंडर्ड से 10th तक ओके, मैथ्स कच्चा था इसलिए रैंक पीछे चली जाती थी। मैथ्स ठीक है। ऐसे में 14,000 देता है, बस एक बार उसके लिए मेरे को यूज़ करना पड़ता है, होल्ड रखना पड़ता है। आई एम जस्ट एन एवरेज स्टूडेंट। एवरेज स्टूडेंट। मुझे मैथ समझ में नहीं आता। मैं तो बायोलॉजी लेने चाहता था, लेकिन घर वालों ने मैथ्स दिला दिया। यहीं पे एक और बड़ी फिश है कहीं। इसको पता नहीं चला, इसके सब लोग गायब हो गए। Subject I have best moral science, cause teacher favorite as a quite can beat. History, I studied history as a movie story. Yes, I also studied history as a movie story. Same yaar. And English. मेरी इंग्लिश टीचर तो इंग्लिश टीचर मैथ सब्जेक्ट है, सब्जेक्ट है बेस्ट है इसका इंग्लिश में भी।
Oni coming through. Bam! You want some of this? Attaboy! Can't catch me.
I'm going in. Strike a pose. Fire. Well,
हेलो रक्स लापस।
hey there. Ha! Ha! Hiya! Ha! Nah, watch out.
Another scary child. Hey, who is the scariest child you are talking about? I gave them a candy, but it didn't work. मार्क्स ओरिएंटेड माइंडसेट होता है, बात सही है।
Get out of here. Out of the way.
It's showtime! Ha! Cha!
Everybody stand back. Shower me with praise. A proper send-off from the Cena with love. Coming at ya. Hey there!
मेरे स्कूल में टीचर झंडू है, बहुत कम नम देते हैं। सुपर मुँह मेरे स्कूल तो है इंग्लिश मीडियम, बट सारे सब हिंदी बोलते हैं। इंग्लिश मीडियम में हिंदी बोलते हैं। I shot the child. Feeling good. You shot him with what? Rex Lapis.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Who wants some of this? Bam! Attaboy!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Strike a pose. Fire! Well, with rocks. Cha! Ha-ha! Nah! Ha! Nah! 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 Ha-ha! Hiya!
डैमेज दिख नहीं रहा होता है, कुछ गलत कर रहा हूँ मैं यूज करने में उसको। टेंडर दूसरी बार मिला मेरे को यहाँ पे। हमारे स्कूल में तो मराठी मीडियम को भी प्रिंसिपल से बात करते टाइम इंग्लिश में बात करनी पड़ती थी, क्यों वो अच्छा वो था भाई जिसको हिंदी नहीं आती थी। मराठी मीडियम वालों को तुनक 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 पन हो जाता, इंग्लिश बोलते बोलते। ओके मैं एकदम से लैपटॉप लगाइए ईटो का क्वेस्ट आया है कोई ईटो कहाँ पे है? मैं देखा नहीं यार आता हूँ आर्टिफैक्ट्स डोमेन करके आर्टिफैक्ट डोमेन्स करके आता है भाई आ जाओ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ईटो का कोई क्वेस्ट आया है ईटो लियो है मैं
Look, over there by the hot pot stand. We know them.
बुलचका ओके दैट्स शिनोबू
Traveler, Paimon, you're here too? Yunfei, Shinobu! Here for some hot pot, huh? What's the occasion? No, it's nothing like that. Wanmin restaurant's just closed for a couple of days. But it's nice to try somewhere different for a change.
दैट्स द इवेंट
Su Arnyang's hot pot is pretty
वो
good. And you can't get it at Wanmin restaurant.
लाइन पता है जिस पे वो ट्रोल होता है जिसमें वो इंग्लिश बोलते टाइम यू यू
Well,
यू
it was
करता
partly
है
our fault.
वो रियल
Recently, some
सिचुएशन
old
है
classmates from the
भाई
Tongwen Academy
जिसको
got in
इंग्लिश
touch and
नहीं
said
आती
they were organizing a
वो
get-together.
फंबल मारते ही है यस
Yunfei's the most senior among us since she's the most qualified, so she got to pick the location. And she booked Wanmin restaurant. The turnout was a lot higher than expected. And in the
टॉप नॉच
space of 2 days,
डायलॉग
we
परफॉर्म
somehow
किया है
got
भाई
through
मजा आएगा
all of the
देखेंगे
restaurant's stock for the week ahead. Boss's enormous appetite was also a significant contributing factor. He went a little crazy. Chef Mao was pretty wiped out by the end, but he had a huge smile on his face. It was the best business he's had in months. The only thing is, it'll take him at least a couple days to fully restock. Bullchucker's here too? Paimon's surprised we haven't seen him. Those horns stick out like two sore thumbs. Yeah, when he heard I was meeting up with some old classmates, he got very excited and decided he was coming with me. His logic was, and I quote, "Any classmate of Shinobu's is a classmate of mine." Notwithstanding the fact that Boss has never studied a day in his life, I think he just feels that he didn't get enough chances to indulge his taste buds last time he was in Liyue. That other kid you guys brought with you, though, what was his name again? Oh yeah, Grandmaster Hanakado. He seems like a smart cookie. You probably didn't notice because you were busy chatting to your classmates at the time, but he was helping Chef Mao out in the kitchen, trying to pick up some Liyue cooking skills. I suspect he just wanted to learn how to make some new dishes to feed to his Oni Kabuto and make them stronger. Grandmaster Hanakado? Where do we know that name from? Oh, yeah! Didn't we meet him during that beetle battle thing that Bullchucker organized that one time?
I can't remember but
That's
anyway
right.
it's not
Good
important
memory, Paimon. After the near catastrophe that was the beetle brawl, Hanakado became an ally of the Arataki gang.
ओके वो
He
बच्चा
and Boss regularly hang out to have practice matches and discuss Oni Kabuto rearing strategies. But to his credit, a lot of the things he ropes Boss into doing in the name of beetle brawling actually result in Boss doing some real work for a change. It's made things a lot easier for me. For instance, they've decided to spend a few days helping Chef Mao restock the kitchen. Partly to thank him for the epic feast. And partly because they would like to use the opportunity to look for new ingredients to boost their Oni Kabuto's performance.
one of my
I
friends
think they're
got
out looking
married
for
last
crabs
week
at
I went to
Guyunstone
his wedding
Forest right now, with Miss Shangling
we
and Mr.
were all
Guoba.
laughing at him from a corner
They all seem to get
I'll-
along great. Guoba's already made friends with
Where he
Prince
can
and
see
Staff,
us, the
as Ito
thing
calls
is
it,
he is
and
5.4 and
something
height
something
and is
Beetle King, or whatever Hanakado's is called. They've been out for quite a while, though. Shouldn't they be back by now? Unless something put them in a playful mood.
taller than me.
In which
I'm
case, it's
5'8".
anyone's guess what kind of
मैं
mess they
एक
might be in
सात
by now.
बच्चा
Well, now Paimon wants to join in the fun. Crabs from Glenstone Forest?
माँ के साथ एक बच्चा स्टेज पे खड़ा है ऐसा लग रहा था.
Why don't we go see if they need our help? The sooner One Mean restaurant is fully stocked, the sooner we get to eat there again. And while we're at it, we can see what Bullchucker and Grandmaster Hanakado are really up to over there.
Gathering already.
So you two are gonna head over? I think that's a great idea. The Traveler, Paimon, and Ito make a good team. Not everyone can get through to him, but he usually listens to you two. You make a good point. Well, thanks for checking up on them, you two. I'm suddenly feeling a bit warm. Maybe I've been eating too much spicy food lately. Oh no, you poor thing.
ये ऑटो रिप्लाई पे है क्या? मतलब कौन भाई?
The humidity's making you overheat. Wait here.
ऑटो रिप्लाई पे कौन? ये जो मैं चैट कर रहा हूँ वो? इस साइड पे है बंदा कहीं. ईटो. Emergency food is the child. Okay, Paimon is the child. नहीं ऑटो रिप्लाई पे नहीं है. मैंने टाइप किया फट से. हाँ फोन से. वो PS5 में चार्ट दिखते नहीं है ना मेरे को. स्क्रीन जैसा स्क्रीन तेरे को दिख रहा है वैसे ही मेरे को दिखता है.
Shell, a whole bunch of legs, looks like a born warrior. The crab is the Onikabuto of the sea. Throw one of these bad boys in the ring, and your Onikabuto will have to seriously up its game.
That's right, Oni King. Technically, the crab belongs to a different species, but it has all the qualities of the perfect warrior beetle. Pitting Onikabuto against crabs during their training is a surefire way to rapidly improve their strength.
Then it's time for Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King to train harder than ever before. No rest until they've flipped every crab in the area onto its back. And once they're done, we'll just need to stoop down and scoop them up. No more chasing crabs all over the beach. La 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 la.
Goa.
Looks like Xiangling and Guoba are part of the gang now. Huh? Traveler, Paimon! Fancy meeting you here! Are you guys out for a walk or something? Hey, Xiangling! Hey, Guoba! Well, we were going to gorge ourselves at One Mean restaurant, but then we ran into Yanfei and Shinobu, who told us you were closed for a few days. So we figured we'd come find you guys and see if you needed any help. Aw, you guys. Thanks for being such loyal customers. It's so kind of you to help. With Mr. Ito and the Grandmaster helping me for the last couple of days, we've actually got most of the things we need now. All that's left for us to get are some fresh crabs. And Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King will be able to round them up for us in no time. If everything goes to plan. Uh-oh. I may have spoken
spoken too soon.
ओके छोटा वाला ही है ना.
Bishop Hatchling! Bullchecker! Hanakata, watch out!
Hold on, stay calm. I'll assess the situation. Hard shell? Check. Legs? Not too many. But it more than makes up for that with the whole rolling thing. Yeah, looks like a mean fighter. This is what you want to train your Oni Kabuto against.
How right you are, Oni King. With a training partner like this, an Oni Kabuto is sure to reach the apex of its abilities.
What? Are they serious right now? Wait, I think I recognize that thing. It's always rolling around on a nearby island. It's made quite a reputation for itself as far as Guyun Geoviships go. People have taken to calling it Crystal Tornado.
Why tornado?
It's because if you ever set foot on its little island, then it whooshes over and gives you a nasty whack on the head. It's really aggressive. How did you come to learn that?
Oni King, allow me to send in the troops. I shall monitor the battle from a safe distance to assess our enemy's prowess. Go, Ironclad Beetle King! Test your challenger to its limits!
ए शैंक्स फाइनली हो चुका है भाई तेरा क्वेस्ट. चल मैं आता हूँ तेरे वर्ल्ड में.
Ironclad Beetle King!
क्लैड बीटल को.
One hit and it's all over? I don't believe it. That's not possible. Okay, listen up, Grandmaster. The glorified pet rock is clearly tougher than it looks. Time to show it what we're really made of. From what I've seen, our opponent has a lot of brute force, but no finesse. Lugging all that weight around is a recipe for crude and clumsy attacks. And if you don't land the hit, it ain't worth squat. Luckily for us, our Oni Kabuto have a little thing called agility on their side. Go, Crimson Staff! Dodge the limbs and tail, wait for an opening, and aim for the...
कौन है? Shoot. किससे लड़ा रहा है रीटो यार ये? रीटो और अकल.
Belly.
Oni King, shall I send in
कोई
some
रिश्ता
more
नहीं है.
Kabuto, or...
I will...
Wait, what's Goba doing? No! Wait, the bishop can understand Guoba? Huh, it just up and left. So, to answer your question from a moment ago, Paimon, I found out about Crystal Tornado's aggressive tendencies the last time we came to gather crabs in Guyunstone Forest.
Is this Pokemon or what? The two Beetles fainted.
But then
The
Tornado
floating
fell unconscious,
cloud
and apparently
scream,
wasn't seen for
child
weeks
scream. Okay.
afterwards. I guess he's finally recovered from his injuries.
I don't think they scream in Pokemon.
What a cool guy. I mean, I figured he was a pretty epic
Like
dude just from the look of him, but
Paimon.
I've never seen someone just stare an enemy into submission like that. There's only one possible conclusion. This is a warrior with strength, the likes of which I've never seen before.
I must say, I concur. I don't know how, but Guoba-san simply commanded that hard-shelled beast to stand down and retreat at once. Come to think of it, he seems like a pro at catching crabs, too. Guoba-san clearly has some sort of power that lets him bend the minds of shelled organisms to his will. Ah, that's it! The truth has been hiding in plain sight all this time. Guoba-san is a virtuoso beetle battler. With his skills, he can direct an Oni Kabuto's each and every move.
Huh? Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes total sense. These are the kind of brainwaves that make you the Arataki Gang's greatest ally. See, if we can get Guoba-san to teach us the art of shelled organism mind control, we'll be unstoppable.
Can we stop discussing what special powers Guoba may or may not have? We have to get these crabs back before too long or they'll go bad. And then this whole trip will have been a waste. Right! Get a move on, Bullchecker! Shinobu's waiting for you! Also, we want to eat?
Huh? Wait, when did we get two new people? compadre! If it isn't the Oni King's right hand. Oh, and of course, the flying lavender...
Flying lavender melon.
Sorry. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon. Wait. Oh, man. Don't tell me you saw me lose that beetle fight just now. Oh, so humiliating.
हो जाएगा यार, धीरे धीरे थोड़ा थोड़ा करेंगे तो हो जाएगा. लेकिन ए सॉरी यार, यहाँ पे कोई आया था, मैं उससे बात कर रहा था. अभी मैं वापस आ चुका हूँ. धीरे धीरे करेंगे तो हो जाएगा.
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Oni Kabuto don't stand a chance against the Geovishap hatchling. Next time, just give it a couple of whacks with your club.
सॉरी यार, किससे बात कर रहा था.
That would defeat the whole purpose.
I was talking to someone
Let
here.
me explain. Now, it's
Remind
no
me
secret that
to
you've
remember
kept a
you-
fair share
to
of
remind
money of
you.
your time. And from what I hear, that includes some of the biggest, most powerful, and
Hey,
meanest butt
what
around.
what are you talking
So
about,
how'd you
Kiran?
do it, huh? Were you born stronger than your most
Remind me
fearsome
to
foe?
remember
No.
you.
Do you
To
rock up
remind
to
you.
every fight believing that your odds of winning are 100%? Of course not. You start with an impossible goal, defeating the unbeatable enemy.
I think
Then you do
Shanks
whatever
is
you gotta
still
do to
waiting for me.
achieve it.
Hey,
Because
Shanks.
even you can't know how much potential you have until you push yourself past your limits. That's how you make yourself not just stronger, but stronger than you ever imagined you could be.
You could be.
Flee the fight once, you'll probably flee the next time. And the time after that, next thing you know, you're that boring little twerp who never had the guts to put himself out there. Because when you flee the fight, all you're really running away from is the person you could have become.
I'm finished. Nothing to add.
What's gotten into Bullchucker? He actually
Remind
said something
me
that
to remember.
made sense.
Remind me.
For once, Paimon has nothing to argue back. You
I can remind him, I think. I will remind
Tornado's
Kiran.
gone now anyway, and your Oni Kabuto won't be ready to fight again anytime soon. So, are you just gonna stand here gawking, or?
Chef-sama makes a good point. We are still far from being worthy enough to seek the tutelage of the mighty sensei, Guoba-san.
Goba-san.
I have heard tell of a great contest of fine warriors that was once held in this place. We stand on hallowed ground, and the very air we breathe is abuzz with the might of great duelists. I say we set up a ring here and now. I shall summon the mightiest beetle battlers of Liyue, and as iron sharpens iron, we will hone our skills and training with them. Then and only then will we be ready to seek the guidance of Guoba-san. Once we have learned his ways, we will track down that shelled beast and do battle against it once more.
Paimon's got a feeling about this, but not actually sure if it's a good one or a bad one.
Mischief man.
Oh, I'm with you, Grandmaster. Yeah, you're saying the time has come to unveil the plan. This is the moment. It's time for the long-awaited Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
Beetle battle boot
That's
camp.
right. There's no time to lose, Oni King. Let's set up the arena.
Ooh, they are fast.
Hey! called again? The Arataki something something? Anyway, some sort of beetle fighting tournament,
Why
right?
use Russian
I
character
think
to
my
write
daughter
your
might have
channel?
mentioned it before. If I wasn't so busy with work at the restaurant, I'd love to take Woba along and
Russian
watch.
character.
But right now, the top priority is dealing with all these fresh crabs. Come on, let's head back. Shinobu was saying the Arataki gang came to Liyue for her classmates' reunion. Well, not much we can do about it except head back to Wanmin and tell Shinobu.
Why use Russian character? Write your channel name. Okay. मैंने बस ऐसे ही चुना था यार, मेरे को भी याद नहीं मैंने क्यों चुना था वो नाम, बहुत पहले की बात है.
I really want to go traveling.
अभी चेंज करने के लिए बहुत लेट हो गया सोच के हो.
As long as I have my friends with me.
बस चेंज नहीं किया अभी, जैसा है वैसा ठीक है. मेरे को पता नहीं हो कौन सा कैरेक्टर क्या रशियन है क्या है, मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं है उसका. मैंने ऐसे रशियन से ज़्यादा रशियन की क्या ख्याल है ना, मेरे को कुछ समझा नहीं भाई, सॉरी यार मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. ये लो शिनोबू, मैं किसको लेके जा रहा था कल इसकी वर्ल्ड में? ये पीछे, बट लोग ये नहीं समझते Machine gets divorced the most. So what are we collecting here, Shanks? I think he needs me to follow him. इसका मतलब रशियन are not trustworthy. हाँ वो समझ गया मैं. वो हाय अभी आया.
Ow! Where did that come from?
पॉकेट मारेंगे और तुम पे सिशन का आरोप भी लगाई, पता चलेगा कि सर. हाँ
Quietly now. Busted.
This way, pretty lady. Yeah.
ओके. हाँ नए बॉसेस आए, मैंने उनको मारा नहीं है ओपी में.
Benny's Adventure team, assemble!
मैं आता भाई ऑफिस का काम निपटा के भाई. ओके मिलते हैं भाई.
Quick, let's find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
Mushroom will start growing on our heads. Growing on our heads.
Quietly now.
What happened, Rex? क्या हो गया भाई? Rex Lapis. I know that line in Star Rails. Which line? Seventh said in underground and the underground pause. She said wake up or wake up or mushroom will start growing on your head. Okay, ye line. Okay, that line. So you were talking about that line.
Off we go!
Looks like I went too far.
Take it easy.
That was not the first Shanks. I think you have to do this one first. You have to do that in a pattern. I think I do remember that. Something like that.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Yeah. Quietly now. Blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
किधर जाना भाई?
Busted.
Grow, grow, grow!
Adventure time!
गलत साइड की जा रहा हूँ, पता नहीं एकदम से।
Commit it to memory!
Quietly now.
lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
Hello Teddy, welcome back.
Hey!
नाइडा आ ही नहीं सकती है.
I see everything! Ouchie! Yeah, yeah!
जेंशिन का लॉगिन हो गया टेडी तेरा आज?
Take it easy.
कमीशन वगैरह सब कर लिया गया?
Busted.
इनएक्टिवेटेड वाला हो गया. उसने किसको यूज़ किया? ये डोंट यूज़ बेनेथ.
Gotcha.
कहाँ चलना है भाई? इसको थोड़ा घुमा देते हैं, मतलब इसके साथ थोड़ा खेल लेते हैं, फिर बाद में अपन अपनी वर्ल्ड में जाके क्वेस्ट करेंगे। इस बार बराबर मिलेंगे। जब से बेनेट लेके चल रहा था वो मेरा ध्यान में नहीं था, मैं उसको बोलना ही भूल गया। फिर मैंने देखा कौन सा इनएक्टिवेटेड वाले कैसे मिल रहे हैं, तो याद देखा मैंने, यार वो बेनेट यूज़ कर रहा है।
Quietly now.
Would anyone want a wine? Sorry, I don't drink. To whack people with.
Gotcha.
Temple of Wisdom, not wine. Wine, okay. Hey, what does a wine do?
Quietly now.
Price is on your side.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
These vines can be grow in other people's digestive system. What type of dangerous wine is that, yeah?
This may hurt a little. Yeah. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. Ha!
So where are we going next? Okay, again.
I don't understand.
मैं देख रहा था वहाँ पे क्या है भाई। हाँ छोड़, वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है, यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है।
Quietly now. Let me read your throat. Quietly Granted.
Commit it to memory.
हो क्यों नहीं रहा?
Body and mind.
Some place he doesn't know.
Take it easy.
That's close.
Take it easy.
बंदा सेकंड्स में गायब हो रहा है.
Where are you?
Okay, be right back. No problem, Rex Lapis.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Body and mind.
Out of my sight.
Time to act. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
I don't think he knows where we can find many fungis. So let's just tell him where to look for them.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Hey, welcome back, Rex Lapis.
Take it easy. Quietly now.
I gotta go somewhere. Okay, you are busy today. No problem, like slap us. You can come next time. It's not a problem. So I'll be back. Okay, no problem. बाय रेक्स लैपस मिलते हैं भाई
Everyone hold hands.
farewell for now. Bye Rex Lapis.
Guoba, Shangling, Traveler, and Paimon. Wait, where are the other two? Let me guess. Ito and Hanakato are up to their usual antics? We'll fill you in shortly. First, I need to get all these pristine ingredients safely stored away. The Mistflower Corollas won't keep the crabs cool for much longer. Plus, the Traveler and Paimon are valued customers, eagerly awaiting a grand feast. I'll get cooking. Then we can catch up while we eat. Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp? That doesn't bode well. It won't be long before things get out of hand. We're guests here, which means we're supposed to be on our best behavior. Leave them to me. I'll put a stop to it. I don't know. I think it could be fun. Anyway,
क्या तेरा वाईफाई नहीं चल रहा है टेडी भाई?
Beetle fighting sounds like a great event idea.
मेरा वाईफाई.
According to the comprehensive compendium of Liyue law, we just need to notify the relevant office of the Ministry of Civil Affairs, and they'll issue a permit pretty much right away. You never know. Maybe you'll make some new friends with this event. Then you'll have even more people to hang out with when you next come to Liyue. Yeah, and you can bring them all to Wanmin Restaurant for your meals. Wait, first the event, and now you're already planning our next trip? Given the Arataki gang's financial situation... come on, you gotta learn to cut loose more. You came all this way. You should be focused on catching up with old friends, making some new ones, and just generally hanging out and doing lots of fun stuff. I need to be at the Ministry of Civil Affairs shortly for something else anyway, so I can get the ball rolling for Ito's thing while I'm there. Alright, I'll handle that while you guys head back to Ito and help get the venue set up. I'll join you later and bring the permit with me. Yanfei is in a good mood today. She didn't take any persuading to help out with the event. Well, event planning's right up her alley. She was an officiator in the Masterful Chefs contest, and she has a lot of contacts because of her work. She's also on vacation at the moment, and her old friend Shinobu's in town. That's definitely put her in the mood to have some fun. Well, I've missed my chance to discuss the issue of our funds. Guess I've got no choice but to deal with Boss directly now. Traveler, Paimon,
Thanks for
thanks for all
helping.
your help
Hey, no
so
problem,
far.
Shanks.
I promise I'll make it
बस
up to
याद
you the
रखना
next
कि
time we meet.
इलेक्ट्रो और फायर वाले एलिमेंट्स यूज मत
You
करना
mean you don't need us to come
फंगी
with you?
फार्म करते वक्त.
Well, if Ito's serious about defeating that Geovishap hatchling with Oni Kabuto, Paimon's kinda curious to see how everything goes down.
We'll help you deal with the boss. We'll join the competition too.
Now that you mention it, didn't you help Boss out a lot at the last one of these? The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating extreme beetle brawl? Oh, we didn't really help out. We just played a few matches. But it was actually super fun. Either way, it sounds like you understand Boss's perspective far better than I do, so maybe you'll be able to help me talk some sense into him. I'll take all the help I can get. Sure, or, you know, maybe we could just let him go ahead with it, huh?
ये कौन सा क्वेस्ट है? अच्छा चालू होने का ये पूरा. वहाँ पे पूरा कैंप लगा दिया उसने तेरे लिए ईटो ने. ईटो ने पूरा
Alright,
कैंप
boss.
लगा दिया.
Fun time in Liyue is over. Let's head home.
Shinobu, I can explain.
No, you can't. Our funds have run out. We've spent too long here. After buying our tickets for the boat home, the gang fund is down to double digits. How can we possibly afford to hold a tournament? Yenfei-senpai very kindly offered to handle the legalities, otherwise you wouldn't even have a permit. Are you expecting her to foot the bill as well? Put a stop to this now, before things get out of control.
But you don't understand. We have a situation here. Normally, I'm happy to do things your way, but the Arataki gang's 2 top Onikabuto warriors just lost to some pet rock.
Hey, welcome back,
We
Rex
have a whole
Lapis.
arena set up and everything. If we back out now, we'll be the laughing stock of the entire beetle fighting world.
You've lost plenty of beetle fights before. Even I can beat you, and I'm not even a serious player. Why are you so bothered about losing to some Bishop hatchling?
Oh, Shinobu! That was a low blow. Anyway,
was a
that's
low
ancient
blow.
history. I'm on a whole different level now. There isn't a single beetle fighter out there who can touch me. I'm serious about beating that pet rock. Don't think I've got what it takes? And try me.
Gladly. You want to do this the hard way? We'll do it the hard way. Grandmaster Hanakato, get me and Boss a beetle each. Maybe he'll be more amenable to reason after a crushing defeat. If I win, you have to come back with me. No complaining, and no making any more trouble for Yanfei-senpai.
Shinobu, Oni King,
You're really doing this, huh? I didn't think you'd take it this far. Okay, so sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon, I delegate this challenge to you.
You're making Paimon fight me?
No surprises there. What Bullchecker is really saying is, if you want to fight the Oni King, you have to go through sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon first.
Exactamundo, amigo. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon is one of the Arataki gang's top beetle fighters, but even she isn't in the same league as moi. So Shinobu, if you want to duel with the Don, you gotta beat the Milan.
Except... Paimon refuses.
What?
Even Paimon knows that you can't just expect other people to pick up your slack all the time. It's not right. So if you're out of Mora, then tough luck. You gotta watch your spending. If Paimon helps you out, that'll just make more trouble for Yanfei, and then Shinobu will owe her a favor.
Okay, true. You make a fair point. But it's all good. I have a backup plan for situations like this. If we really are out of funds, then, I'll find a job. I'll work nights, do beetle fighting during the day, pay any expenses out of my own pocket. It'll work. The Grandmaster has helped me find a few good gigs before. As long as it's physical work and the pay is good, I'll take it.
Now you're talking. See, that's the kind of attitude Paimon can get behind.
I can't believe you guys. Your plan is all well and good, and I do hope you try not to be a burden on other people. But you still need to beat me first. I know what Boss is trying to do. He's making me fight Paimon first to use up my Oni Kabuto stamina. Well, good luck with that. Even with a disadvantage, I'm still not gonna make this easy for you.
Okay, the fight is on. Whoa, no one is talking, sorry. I think Rexlapis, no one was here, so that's why no one was talking. It's no problem, yeah. L1 to block. Something happened. Okay. Oh. Eight people. Okay, you can see 5 people are watching. I can only see 1 people is watching. I don't know why it why is it showing me 1 person.
I lost.
I can't.
I can't believe it.
That was so tense. Shinobu nearly got the better of Paimon there.
Hey, hey! Hey! Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon destroys Shinobu on the first attempt! Oh!
As agreed, we now have Shinobu's official support to host the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
I haven't battled in ages. Guess I'm out of practice. I'll have to move to Plan B. Try to keep costs to a minimum, and make sure Yanfei-senpai doesn't end up doing everything for us. I'm gonna hold you to your word, boss. Fund this event yourself by working nights. Battle beetles all you want during the day. And one other thing. Our boat tickets home were booked well in advance. I can amend the date, but only by a few days. So, keep this event to maybe 4 or 5 other people tops, or you'll run out of time, okay? I don't want you getting carried away.
Got it. Sure, promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Shinobu, you've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I'll head down to the harbor and see about changing the tickets. I'm warning you, you'd better not go spending all our mora while I'm gone.
Okay, so we've only got 5 battles to get in shape enough for Guoba-san. Then we gotta master what he teaches us, then take down that cocky pet rock. Shinobu is asking us to do the impossible here. But this is the kind of hardcore challenge I live for.
Don't worry, Oni King. I'll find people to join us in our great training endeavor. So long as there are worthy beetle battlers to be found, I'll be sure to sense their presence and bring them over to our camp. We haven't been in Liyue for long, but I'm certain that this vast land is filled with mighty warriors. Well, now, as for the esteemed Oni King's right hand and honorable sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon...
We've done our part. We saved your butts by getting Shinobu to agree to this. Paimon saw the look of sheer terror on your faces. You're clearly no match for her.
Oh, of course. I will, leave it to me. I'll come up with something. You'll get your reward, don't you worry. In the meantime, if the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon don't have other plans, then prepare to watch history in the making. Because in a few short days, I, the bona fide Beetle Battle King, will raise my game to new heights, win the respect of Guoba-san, and become a living legend! Booyah!
Cool. Yeah, we'll be watching. So, no pressure or anything, but... if you mess this up and everyone completely wipes the floor with you, we'll see the whole thing.
Paimon is evil. ये इवेंट बाद में करेंगे अपन इसको जब कंटिन्यू हो जाएगा ना पूरा.
My time with the Spiness taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon.
The thing is, I'm seeing is in DC. I should.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Okay, you're talking about
Welcome
DC.
to the Adventurers Guild.
Sorry, I don't talk that much in DC.
Ad Astra.
Okay, Rex Lapis. I can see a pic.
Rebooting.
Ad Astra.
I just checked the DCA. You sent a screenshot of game, right? Star Rail's screenshot. Which character is that? I don't know much about Star Rail. Yes, the red hair.
Hey, you know where we haven't been in the longest time? One Mean Restaurant! Paimon suddenly has a craving for food that makes you feel like your mouth's on fire. Can we go to One Mean Restaurant, please?
रेस्टोरेंट में जाना नहीं है अभी फिलहाल तो। अगर रेस्टोरेंट में जाएंगे अपन, ये सेनो का क्वेस्ट चालू है यहाँ पे। ओके, इट्स आस्था फ्रॉम हार्ट स्पेस स्टेशन।
Add Astra. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
So where's the next commission? How many primos do I have? 696. Hey, how many primos do you have, Rex Lapis? कितने primos है भाई तुम्हारे पास?
Take it easy.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down!
Busted. Take it easy.
La la la. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Defeat the fungi emergency.
Hey,
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
इनको ऐसे मारने तो पता है, जब ये पायरो वगैरह से मारूंगा तो तकलीफ हो जाएगी, बंदा नीचे नहीं आएगा। मेरी ड्रॉप ट्रिपल 19 ओके
Take it easy. Take it easy.
कमीशन सोच के अपने कमीशन सोच के लेकिन ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कुछ गड़बड़ किया मैंने
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
Where's Sano's story quest? Sano. So we are continuing this Sena's quest जो मैं कल कर रहा था और मैं भूल गया मतलब भूला नहीं तो मैं जल्दी बंद कर दिया था सॉरी
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
That's close enough.
New punching bag.
Illusion shattered. Shine down.
Take that!
Busted.
Where do you think you're going?
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Busted.
This doesn't change anything.
I also got
You're
more
in
to
over
show.
your head, Sino.
Hey, what do you?
There will be others coming.
Okay,
for
you can just
You'll
message me on
regret it.
DC, and I will see your post.
Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I was carrying out a mission. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But his name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected mantra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Good. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Once this is all over. Well, सेना धीरे धीरे होगा वो जल्दी तो होने नहीं वाला है नहीं वो. You can say that again.
So hot. If only there was some shape for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest
I can't show.
anyway.
Okay.
It's too powerful, they say. What is too powerful? X.
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Okay, I am seeing that.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment, take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop. Just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Gotcha.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are? Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Sino. Now let's get rid of it.
Let's keep heading to the
ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है अपन.
Take it easy.
They're back again! How many of them are there? La la la. Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're...
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been...
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a good look around the area.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't... Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure...
Oh, Paimon gets it! We'll lure them out because... Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
Take it easy. What are they?
Hey, sorry, I was not looking at the game. I was looking somewhere else. Oh, ये लैंड डाउन हो गई है. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Yay. Let's rest for a little while before... It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Sino's finally found some leads.
Meet up with Seno. ऐसा ना है नहीं. अच्छा है. मैं बोला वो किससे बात कर रहा है, इसलिए मैं बोला है नहीं वो. शूट, ये लाइन डबल डाउन हो जाएगी अगर वो उतने टॉप से गिरी तो.
Oh, looks like Sino caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy?
Once everyone knew you were coming, since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but...
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
You need to make him
No,
talk.
I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out.
Listen, buddy.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to... As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this?
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes. It's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information.
We can get more information in the meantime. Paimon's cry and cries.
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? If so, how's he doing? I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Sino too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Sino, it shouldn't be a problem. That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully...
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files.
Hey, what a second, Rex Lapis.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there.
When we finish
make it
the
quick.
world, the unknown god character catches us. And then...
Take it easy.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's
She is
son went
Paimon's
to
little
prison
sister,
for
okay.
researching the Court of Desolation?
That has
Why
been
do you
corrupted.
sound so surprised? You're...
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Sino didn't know about it.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out.
I don't know,
Not
god
long
of
after
the
they had
void element.
reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation,
Okay,
which is in
I thought, okay.
violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a
Not
big
Star Rail,
reputation
Honkai
and
third.
has access to such
Impact third.
research.
Okay, I haven't
Taj
played
we're
that
talking
game, so I
about.
didn't know.
He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect. Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard, however, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back. Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Sword like Lumina Ether from the cutscene when we pick one. And a multiple elements.
Take it easy.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia?
Like the Omidas and PCG, okay.
Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
The daylight hours really drag on. Welcome to the academia. Welcome to the academia.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Take it easy.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Impossible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There is no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some?
ए समथिंग कुछ हुआ है भाई मेरे मेरा पीसी थोड़ा हलक सा चल रहा है. I think something happened. ए सॉरी यार मेरा कैप्चर कार्ड थोड़ा अटक गया है. 2 सेकंड रुकेगा. ओके अभी चल रहा है थोड़ा. मैंने उसको थोड़ा रिफ्रेश किया. ऑप्शन था आप रिफ्रेश का. शायद तक अभी सही चलेगा. वो एकदम पॉज हो रहा है. पता नहीं है अटक जा रहा है वो थोड़ा. Hey, hello Flame, how are you?
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest.
Hey Rick Slappers, I'm fine, how are you? I'm also good.
This?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map.
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Well, Sino's strong.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Sino and let him decide how to proceed. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Sino will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Sino and see. Let's go!
Which quest is it? Sino's quest, Sino's story quest.
It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, He is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
Time is ticking. I think I should go from here. It will be much faster if I... इधर से जाना ज़्यादा फास्ट रहेगा.
Busted. Take it easy.
Find the code of dissolution according to the instruction on the map.
Take it easy.
किधर?
Take it easy.
Commit it to memory.
Easy money. Take it easy.
इधर कहीं कुछ होगा. Find the code. वो रहा.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Fine, fine, fine! Look, these walls have definitely
Hey, Rex
seen
Lapis,
better
what happened?
days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa, is it just Paimon? Or did that pass probably just rotate.
Yes, it just rotated.
It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. La la la. La la la. A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
A passage.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first. Da-da-da. Everyone hold his.
Illusion shattered.
Pew! Dumpty Dumpty go!
Busted.
I think there's a cutscene here. Yes, cutscene.
Taj.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till that I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the...
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine. I will set things right no matter what it costs.
Take it easy. Quietly now.
Should I delete Honkai? Star Rails. Which Honkai are you talking about? The third?
Gotcha. Game's up.
Hello Rex Lapis, which Honkai trials are you talking about?
As I thought.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names
It's taking
and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here.
It's taking up
All
what
this
space?
was just part of the
70% of my
putting on.
device space, okay.
What
Then
happened
you
just
should
now
delete
was
it.
also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list. But I had my suspicions from the beginning. But I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean,
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization.
Massive organization.
People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia.
You don't know the
If I
code
wished
of
to destroy the
content.
organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes.
But still
Finding
retracted.
this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
हेलो अगेन किरण भाई मिलते हैं डिनर ब्रेक ओके किरण विल सी यू लेटर
Leave me alone!
You were still here? I didn't know that.
Damn it, your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules. Whether it's the Court of Desolation, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. But that's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me.
Wait until 4 days later.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, Sino crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Is Sino alright? He didn't get injured.
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation. He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are afraid of him. Even we start feeling a little nervous when he's around now. But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong... By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? I think I just saw he was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it...
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about...
There is no escape! Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will, and can help me collect more testing data.
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw here. Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seamin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know. Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek canned knowledge. So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Avidia Forest.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret.
Attack you in secret?
Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj, but I didn't share details with anyone. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join.
चलो यार फिर आज यहीं पे खत्म करते हैं भाई।
All the world holds dear is but a
मेरे को सोना भी है
backdrop
थोड़ा
of
अभी।
constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
तो चलो यार मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। कल मिलेंगे भाई, जेंशिन खेलेंगे कल।